Hi everyone, welcome back to Dramatic Budgets. If this is your first time here, then my name's Lisa and I'm on a debt-free and hopefully savings journey to get rid of what started out as just under £11,000 worth of debt. If you have been with me before, then thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. So guys, I have done my November 2024 budget with me, so that's what I'm going to be taking you through today. I completely forgot I was supposed to do it today. I'm on my half day today and I've come back and I've taken the dog for a walk and I was having a bit of a chill thinking, I need to go and sort out something for tea. And then I remembered I was supposed to do this video. So I've not quickly cobbled it together, but I've worked it all out and popped it down. I thought I'd sit down and get it all filmed for you guys and for myself, of course. So I will, as usual, take you through the plan for the next month ahead and the budget sheets, and then we'll see where we're at the end. I am due some back pay this month, but because I don't know what the back pay is going to be, I haven't obviously put it into the plan or the budget for the month. What I'm going to do is once I know what that money is going to be, the amount, excuse me, which I think should be Friday. I think that's when I'll get my wage slip. What I'll do is I'll sort of sit down and figure out, because I want to sort out the giveaway prizes when I get paid this month, so I'm going to sort that out. I want to purchase my new planner as well from that, because this one's running out at the end of the year and I haven't yet bought a new one. I was waiting to see whether she was bringing out a new one, but she says she's not, so I can buy the new one from last year for next year. And then I think what I'll do is I'll just kind of sit down and figure out what money is left and what I need to put that money towards. It will probably be towards the annuals that need bulking up, and probably some towards Christmas, just to make sure that, you know, that's well on its way, because obviously I need to start buying presents around about this month. I want to start doing my Christmas shopping a little bit, so we can maybe figure that out, and then if there's any others that we can put it towards, I'll figure that out as well. So November, I am filming this during the day. It is about 4 o'clock here, and so it is daylight, but it's not bright sunshine, so that's why there is some shadows, so I apologise for that one. So the month actually takes me a little bit each side of November. So it's a 5-week month, which would normally be like but I'm fine, I've sorted it, which if you've watched my previous videos, you may have worked out how I've sorted it. But we're starting off on the 28th of November and go all the way through to the 1st of December. So week 1, the 28th, is when I get paid. So I do normally write that on. I haven't done, have I? So payday, there we go. So yeah, so the first week I haven't really got anything booked in social wise. Halloween is obviously on the Thursday, but I have already bought some sweets, so if there is any trick-or-treaters, I'm not planning on doing anything that night. I probably will end up in with the dog, just because if the door's knocking away left, right and centre, he'll just carry on barking. So yeah. And then on the Friday and the Saturday, I have got a conference with work. So I'm going by train. The train tickets are all paid for by work, so that's fine. But I will obviously need some money for lunch and stuff. Because it's a conference, it's not as if I can take some food and stick it in the fridge. So I'll probably end up finding some food nearby. It'll probably end up being something like a sandwich or something. But I'm going to need... It's a very early start both days, so I'm probably going to need a little bit of coffee money. So that will work out from my social fund, I think. So yes, that's the conference. And then on the Saturday, when I get back, friends of ours are having a party, which we've been invited to. It's a Halloween party when me and my mum are planning to go, but not get dressed up, sort of thing. I won't get back from the conference, I don't think, till about 6:30 in the evening, so it will be a quick changeover, so I'm definitely not getting changed into any sort of dress up. I do that far too often when I do shows, so it's not my bag to do it any other time. So yeah, so we that is at somebody's house. We just need to take some alcohol with us, so that's fine. The week 2, we obviously have bonfire night on the Tuesday. I love fireworks as much as the next one. Unfortunately, I have a dog that is absolutely terrified of them. Because we're going to a party on the Saturday, my uncle is going to come and sit with him for me on the Saturday evening, because unfortunately that is also the night of the organised fireworks party at the local park, which happens to be at the end of my street, unfortunately. He will have somebody sat with him on the Saturday night. I'm not leaving him in. The Tuesday night, I will probably end up making sure that I am in Sunday night, Monday night and Tuesday night with him, just in case, because unfortunately in my area, we've already had fireworks a few nights already. We started having them at the beginning of October, and they usually go on until like the weekend after bonfire night as well, sort of thing. So unfortunately, I'll probably be in most of the week with the dog. So that's bonfire night on the Tuesday. We are going Remembrance Weekend. My sister's in a choir, and they are putting on a charity show in Halifax on the 10th, on the Sunday. So we'll be going over there. So I'm going to make sure I put aside some show money, just so I've got some, because I think it's a tea time show, so if I've got chance, we may go and have a look around Halifax during the day, and get a bit of something to eat before we go or after. So that'll be that one. Then Monday is Remembrance Day. I always write it down. Remembrance Day is a big thing in my family, so that is one that we always sort of mark. I am then working the weekend of week 3, but I have got a hair appointment as well in the afternoon on the Saturday, so I need some hair money, obviously. But other than that, shouldn't be able to spend much because I'll be working. Week 4, it looks like a really free week in regards to social activities, which is all good. And then, as my other half puts it, then the expenses come on week 5. So it's his birthday on the Wednesday. I work half days on Wednesdays, and I've booked off annual leave on the Thursday. So we're planning to go out for the day, drinking somewhere on Wednesday. So I will obviously need money for his present and card, although I have bought his card already. The problem is with having somebody whose birthday is at the back end of November, is that if you did like I did one year and try and buy a card around their birthday, you find that you can't actually find any boyfriend birthday cards because they're all Christmas ones. So I tend to find now that if I buy it a little bit earlier, I can usually get a half decent one before all the Christmas cards take over. And then I get paid on the Thursday, so that's fine. Because that's probably going to be a bit of a hangover day anyway. But other than that, we've got nothing else booked in. He's not a big one for birthdays. His big birthday is next year. Not that he's happy about it, because it's a bigger birthday than mine was. So he doesn't really do birthday meals with his family or anything like that. So we will just be going out, and celebrating during there. Probably go somewhere for something to eat as well. So that is going to be my plan for November. So, budget sheets. So obviously week 1 is, we are zeroing everything out. So because I get paid on the Monday, it means that on the Sunday night, I can completely zero out anything that's in my account, as I usually do, is going to get put into savings. But we're not going to worry about it, because we're going to completely zero out the numbers on my budget sheets, so that we are starting afresh, because I do feel that the numbers have got a little bit out of control. I used to try, because I did get one of one of my viewers did actually ask me about it in the comments of one of my videos, and I used to at the end of every week I used to have the amount that was on here, and then I used to try and work out exactly what I'd got in comparison. The problem I've got with that is that obviously I have money in 2 different bank accounts that's active, that I have direct debits going out of. I also then have my weekly wallets, my monthly money in that black binder, so I'd got those. I've then got the back to bank envelope that I also had to kind of like factor in, and 9 times out of 10 I would confuse myself so much with trying to get the numbers right, and then I'd remember something that I'd forgotten to add in. So that's why I don't sort of reconcile it with what I've got in the bank anymore. I just kind of try as much as I can to zero out at the end of every month just before I get paid, but I can't always do that with my budget sheets, because like in November I get paid in the middle of the month, in the middle of the week, so it makes it difficult. So that's why I don't kind of bother anymore. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So so we will have zeroed it out, so there'll be 0 rollover, and then my salary's coming in at my basic for £2,113 and 41 pence. £2,113 and 41 pence. I knew it sounded wrong. Obviously I haven't written my back pay will come as part of my salary, so obviously that number I am expecting it to be more, but like I said, we'll work that out when we get to it. Because I get paid on my normal payday, all of my direct debits, or most of them, tend to come out in or around that date. So we've got the majority of my expenses going out that week. So we've got the internet at £32.35, mobile at £21.84, life insurance at £32.60. The water rates have gone up to £27. The utilities are £91.44. Car insurance £42.70. Netflix at £4.99. Currys at £5. Prime at £8.99. My account fee at £19. TV licence at £15, mortgage at £285.47, my union fees, which have also gone up, at £22.50, car tax at £14, council tax at £119, and my credit card, which is £71.50. So that is a total of £813.38, leaving me with £1,303.03. There then will be my usual sort of variables, which is always the same on week 1. We put 100 for food, 50 for fuel, 20 for spend, and the 5 for miscellaneous. That's £175. Challenges I obviously don't budget for, and then I'm going to put £490 to sinking funds, which is a little bit more than what I would normally put, but obviously I have completely zeroed out my pet fund and stuff, but obviously I need to carry on putting money towards Christmas. I need money for gifts because it's his birthday. There's the social fund and stuff like that, because obviously it's coming up, it's November, it's coming up to Christmas and all of that sort of stuff, so I am expecting there to be a few extras along the way. So yes, that's £490 in, leaving me with £635 and 3p. So I owe my sister £54 and 5 pence. It was only like last month or whatever that I'd finished my family debt. This is for the busted ticket that she's got me, which came out she only bought it, I think it was last week. So she said, oh, don't worry, give me it on payday. So I'm just going to give her the money that I owe her for that ticket. So that's the £54 and 5 pence. We are not in the we're not on the floor for this one, unfortunately. We are a little bit up in the gods, but it's Busted versus McFly, so we couldn't miss out. And then £2 for my overdraft. So that's £56 and 5 pence in total, leaving me at the end of week 1 on £578 and 98 pence. So that's not too bad. So that is what we've got week 2. We're not expecting anything else going in. The only bill I've got going out is my house insurance at £33 and 7. So that leaves me with £545 and 91p. Then my other expenses obviously are the same every week. So we have 30 for food, 20 for fuel, 20 for spends and 5 for miscellaneous. So 75 in total, leaving 470 and 91p. Again, no budget for challenges. Then I'm going to put £50 into sinking funds and £20 towards my minis. So that's £70. So that's £400 and 91p. And then that £2 overdraft charge budget, which leaves us at £398 and 91p going into week 3. Again, not expecting anything else to come in. So that will be the what we have for the week. So the only expenses that week is the fridge freezer at £2.99 and the dishwasher at £4.60. The eagle-eyed among you might notice that my credit card number 2 has gone. That is because I have double checked and I have received the statement yesterday, and that credit card is completely paid off now. So I've actually asked them to close the account. So that leaves me with just one credit card. So that means that extra debt has gone. So that's great. So obviously that's why that's not on there. So that's a total of £7.59, leaving £391.32p. The £75 for variables, leaving £316.32. Then the £50 for sinking funds, £20 for minis, so that's the £70 in total. £246.32 left. The £2 overdraft, leaving us at the end of week 3 on £244.32p. Again, not expecting anything to come in midweek. So that is what we've got for the for week 4. Not expecting any bills to go out on that week, so that's all good. The £75 expenses, leaving £169.32. Then the £70 savings, which leaves us on £99.32p, and the £2 overdraft, which leaves us with £97.32 going into, week 5, which would normally freak me out, but my salary will go in the middle of the week. So that's we've obviously budgeted in the basics at £2,113.41 again. And the week 5 money I've already saved in my black binder, which you guys all know if you've watched any of my cash, not this week's cash stuffing, but last week's. So that was £75. I've already I've already got to one side. So that I'm putting into my budget to pay for this. So it kind of evens those out. So that leaves us with £2,285.73p at the beginning of week 5. In week 5. Then obviously, because it's the 28th again, it's going past the 28th, most of those direct debits that we've done on week 1 are going to come out again. So I don't think there's anything really different. So obviously there's the Kindle at £9.49, which obviously wasn't in week 1 because I'll have already paid it. Other than that, I think everything's the same. Yeah, and obviously credit card, I've just written credit card because I've only got one now. So obviously I don't know if that is going to be the credit card minimum, because I haven't paid this month's yet, never mind next month's. So obviously I don't know what that is, so we're just going to go with that. It's usually round about the same bit. So yeah, so that is £822.87, leaving me with £1,462.86p. Obviously the £75 expenses, leaving £1,387.86p. Then the £70 into savings, leaving £1,317.86p. And then the last £2 overdraft budget, which gives us at the end of the month £1,315.86 to go into December's budget. So fingers crossed. So yeah, so that is the budget for the month ahead. So yeah, I'm glad that the back pay's coming in, because it means that I can, if nothing else, I can put a load of money towards Christmas and gifts, because as I've said before, my sister and I are sorting out for my mum and my godmother sort of like a joint present that's not only going to be for their Christmas present, it's for Christmas, both of their birthdays, which is one's in January, one's in February. And the Mother's Day, which is going to come up, which is coming in March time, I think it is. So I want to bulk up sort of like the Christmas and gifts money as much as possible, so that I can kind of, once I've bought my Christmas presents, I've got as much money as I can to give her, sort of towards those gifts in the beginning of the year. Sort of thing. But yes, so I think we're in a really good place, all told. We're doing okay, sort of thing. So I have a course that starts in January, which means I'm probably gonna have I get half a day study time a week, which I'm probably going to end up doing. I was discussing it yesterday with my manager that I might do as a Wednesday thing, because I have my half day, so I can use the half day I would normally be at work as my study leave, and then use my afternoon of the same day to kind of carry on the study in my own private time, because they are expecting us to do about 6 to 10 hours a week of our own private study. So that will hopefully stop me from doing what I do usually on a Wednesday, which is eating crap, because I kind of either pick something up on the way to work or away home from work, you know, and I just end up sitting here. At least then I'll have a bit more structure, but it does mean that I'll have to sort of do a bit of meal planning, because I don't know, it's a 2-year course and I'm not sure how heavy the workload's going to be throughout that 2 years. And obviously it's alongside my full-time job, sort of thing. So yeah, I think that's all I needed to talk to you about today. I feel like I've rambled on a little bit, definitely more than I did for my other videos this week. Thank you so much for being with me, guys. If you did like this video, please of course do give it a like. There is the comments box down below, and of course there is always a subscribe button if you aren't already joined. Until next time, guys, I will see you all very, very soon. I hope you're having a lovely week, and I will see you in the future. Take care.